وَأَجْمِعِ الْيَأْسَ مِمَّا فِي يَدِ النَّاسِ. Do not desire what people have. This is not to say don't be ambitious. The Prophet ﷺ is not asking us to lower our standards. That's not what he's saying. What he's asking us is to not become ungrateful, not become jealous, not become resentful for what others have been given. أَمْ يَحْسُدُونَ النَّاسَ عَلَى مَا آتَاهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. Like the Quran says, are they jealous of what Allah has given to the people? If a person is resentful of what others have, is that resentment towards that person really, isn't it reflecting upon a resentment towards Allah? That, oh Allah, you gave this person and you didn't give me? Isn't that its logical conclusion? As a believer, what we should be is, we should not be concerned about what people have, and then that makes us devalue what we have. And this is the musibah that we have today. The musibah of social media, the musibah of Instagram and TikTok. You only see the good that people have. No one's going to put on Instagram their crying child, or the child who's like, throwing a tantrum, or their life is a mess, or the food they cooked didn't come out so good. No one's going to put that up. No one will share their failures. And if they share their failures, they're going to use that also as a comedic relief to show how successful they truly are. This is the musibah of social media that we have to face today. That you only get the glimpse of the perfection. The hijab is perfect. The person's, qamis, the shirt is nice and crisp. You only see them in that state. But you see that constantly. And what does that do to your brain? What does that do to a person's brain when they're only consuming that of other people? These people are perfect. These people are great. My life sucks. I would tell my brothers and sisters, be careful of the things you put into you. The stuff you eat, of course, but also the media that goes into your brain, the media that we consume, the input that we take from the TV shows, the social media followers that we have, or the people we follow. Be very mindful of who it is you are following, whose life you are looking at, whose achievements you are holding in your mind as achievements. Be very, very careful of that, because what it does, it accumulates and accumulates until that is success and me, I'm a failure. أَجْمِعِ الْيَأْسَ بِمَا فِي يَدِ النَّاسِ. Don't look at that person admiring, or don't look at that person desiring and devaluing what you have. But you can look and say, Alhamdulillah, MashaAllah, Barakallahu feek, may Allah bless you what you have. But that's not what social media does, right? Social media wants us to want what the other person has. And it's very difficult for our kids who are growing up in the audience right now. In front of me, most of us are older, right? We grew up at a time where we were offline in our formative years, okay? We grew up offline and now we're online. But a lot of our kids are growing up online. And it's shaping the way they think. It's shaping it's affecting the fitrah. These are important matters, and all of us, I ask you to consider the consequences of the media you watch, the social media people you follow. What does it do? These are questions to be asked. It shouldn't just be like a blank slate, do what you want, because it has real consequences.